What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here, and today we're talking about the EMEET OfficeCore M0 Plus. This is surprisingly a speakerphone, but there are so many cool things you could do with this, including connecting it to your PS5, your consoles, your Switch. Let's talk about it. All right, before we get started, if you're watching this video, chances are you're not subscribed because 99% of you are not subscribed. That's a pretty bad number. So if you like this one, be sure to click on that sub or thanks button below. Also, speaking of thanks, huge shout out and thanks to Moni Dad. Thank you for being a channel supporter this month. If you want to be a channel supporter, click on that membership button below. So let's jump right into the video. What am I talking about? Why am I reviewing a conference phone? Well, conference device, I should say. This is a very interesting device. Maybe it's just because I haven't been in the business world for a while. I used to work in education for a long time, and obviously back then this would have been very interesting, but I never would have guessed that this would be something that I would be using in my day-to-day life, but now I am. So let's talk about what the device is and does to spec, and I'll tell you what I'm using it for. So basically, this is an AI assisted voice enhancing Bluetooth conference phone, and it has a battery built in, so you can see it's on right now, and it'll connect to any Bluetooth device that you want. That's not even the main feature of it. The coolest thing is you can use a USB in the back and plug it into a device, and it detects it through USB, not Bluetooth, as a standard audio device. That means you can plug it into your PS5 or your console or your PC even and use it as a speaker or a mic. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I know Bluetooth speakers have gotten pretty good. And while this might not be the most bass heavy device, this is a loud, nice sounding device. It's really cool to hear. I was surprised. I was listening to music and stuff on it and it works great. And, especially if you're just sticking it by your PS5 and using it to hear the audio from it as you're playing a game or something, this can be a really cool thing, and especially if you partner it with streaming, which we'll talk about right now. Um, Going back into the device itself, so every corner, if you see it has a little dot there, every corner has its own AI assisted microphone as well as a mic port here. And that means wherever you place it in the room, it's going to actually be able to hear any voices outside of that. The AI part of it is it gets rid of any background noise really, really well. So, what this is meant for is if you're in a conference call and you're in a big meeting, you have like 10 people at the table, stick this in the middle of the table, and anyone who's talking, no matter where they're sitting around the table, will be able to be heard and will be heard on the conference call. That works great. The cool thing about this is you can even buy more than one and link them together. I think they have link units that you can buy and just set them all over the room. And no matter where you are in the room, you could even walk around and just talk. And no matter where you are, it's going to pick up your voice. That is super, super cool to be able to have that integration. I mean, they have like 40 packs online. I don't know who's buying that many, but they literally have like 40 packs online where you can just link them all together like that. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if you could do that many in real life scenarios. That's probably for big office buildings that have, a bunch of three packs here and there. But still, it's interesting to say the least. Now, what do I use this for? I talked about it already a little bit. I connected to my PS5 and my computer. So the thing is on the PS5 when you're streaming, the audio that gets sent to your computer doesn't get sent to the HDMI throughput. It gets sent through, however you listen to it. If you send it through HDMI, it's not coming through chat, and your chat can't hear you. If you're connecting your mic to your computer so your stream can hear you, then your PS5 doesn't have a microphone all of a sudden, or you have to use the built-in mic on the controller, and we all know how bad that is. So what I've gone ahead and done is just connected this via USB because PS5 doesn't support Bluetooth. So I just connected this via USB to the PS5. It detected as a speaker and as a mic right off the bat. You get the built-in hardware-based AI, so you don't have to have any drivers or software running to get the audio cleanup, and it just works right on the PS5. So you can stick this on your desk, and all your teammates are going to be able to hear you, no matter where you are. If you're walking around, if you take your headset off, whatever, they can still hear you. Alternatively, you could do the opposite. Use your headset with your game chat and stick this on your computer and use it for your stream. That would be even cooler because then, like, you don't have to have a headset on stream. You can just walk around your room and chat, and everyone can hear you. I think it's pretty cool. Audio quality is extremely good. The incoming bitrate, I guess you should say, isn't as high as, say, if you had like a actual sound card or processor on your computer that you were pulling data in. It's not like going to be a 192,000 or something like that, or 192K. But for being a voice-based device where you're not expected to send music and things like that, it does perfectly well. I'm really excited for this one. I'm going to show you the unboxing now. We did an unboxing, and then I'll show you some audio recorded on this in the outro.
All right, so here is the unboxing, and I am recording this on the device itself. So we are on the EMEET device, and all the audio you're hearing is without any extra processing. It's all just directly connected via USB, plug and play, no driver install, no setup or anything like that. This is just what the microphone sounds like. That way you can get a good idea of, the quality and what you should expect. And here we have the EMEET box itself. Let's go ahead and open it up and get to the good stuff, what everyone wants to see, the OfficeCore M10 Plus. Instruction manuals here. And here's the device itself. Very slick and clean looking device. There's the information on the back if you need that. And it does have a battery inside. We can turn it on here without having to plug it in. Came pre-charged as well, that's nice to see. We have USB-C on the back, as well as these microphone ports, one in each corner. So every little pinhole on one of those corners is a microphone, and they use hardware inside the device to process it and clean up that audio. Hopefully it sounds pretty good. And then, of course, they included a USB-C cable. That way you can charge it back up or plug it in to use as a direct audio device. And that's it for this one. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
MikeTheTech, the architect,